Hey everybody, welcome to day 216 of the Daily Stoic. Alright, here's the quote for the day. You must stop blaming God and not blame any person. You must completely control your desires and shift your avoidance to what lies within your reasoned choice. You must no longer feel anger, resentment, envy, or regret. Epictetus. So, as I was thinking about this today, what kept coming to me was how many times in our life do we blame other people? Do we blame God? Do we blame everything really in our lives on something else? On someone else, something else? There's always a reason. It seems like people always have an excuse. There's always a reason as to why they don't want to do something, or they can't do something, or this or that, or I can't do this, and excuse. They don't like me, excuse. They don't want to be with me, excuse. And as I was sitting here thinking about this today, I was thinking how many of these lessons this year throughout this book have we gone, down the same path with excuses. I mean, if you can't tell by now in this book that excuses are just like a huge part of your downfall, then I don't really know how many more times we have to bring it up, because they are. Excuses are useless. They are completely useless. For any person who takes action, excuses are useless. They have no weight. They have no bearing on your life. They have no positive outcome. So why do it? Just stop making excuses. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Let's make a challenge. All right? For the next, let's say, half a day. We're not even going to go a full day. We're not even going to go a full 24 hours. We're going to go 12 hours or 6 hours that you're awake until noon one day, whatever that may be. Instead of making excuses, when you open your mouth and are going to make an excuse to someone, instead of doing that, why don't you tell that person the action you're going to take to change the situation? Try it. Just try it for 6 hours one time, 4 hours, an hour. Just try it for an hour and see if it makes a difference. See if it makes a difference in your life. And you know what you're thinking right now? I know you're thinking of this. Like, what difference is that going to make? What difference in my life is that going to make if I do that for an hour? If I do it for 4 hours, 6 hours? It's not going to make that big a difference in my life, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some action, and then probably not going to take it. But you know what? I believe that if you do this for even just an hour, if you stop yourself consciously from making excuses, and instead of making an excuse, you make a positive plan of action or take an action at that time, you're right. I think it may not make this big difference in your life immediately, but what I think it will do is I think it will start working on your mindset. I think it will start working on your mind up here, and it'll start destroying that negative excuse loop that you got going on upstairs. And your brain will start taking notice, like, whoa, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. I threw out an excuse. I wanted him or her to put the excuse out of their mouth into the world, and they didn't do that. Whoa, hold on. What's going on here? Whoa, I've got this loop I'm running right now, and I come up with the excuse and he should be putting it out his mouth. What's the story? Why isn't that happening? And whether you realize it or not, your brain's realizing it. And I think that if you just made a concerted effort to try it, even for just an hour of your day, I think that would be enough to get your mind and your mindset working on it like, something's up here. Something's not quite right. Is he making a change on me? Is he trying to change on me? What's the story? What is he doing? I say give it a try. What could it hurt? What could it hurt? If anything, can only make you better. Please, please give it a try. And let me know if it starts to help you. All right? That's what this quote means to me. That's what I took from it. I hope that you'll take the time to read this quote, think about it, ponder it, leave your thoughts and comments below this video so that you and I can have a conversation about it. And until tomorrow, I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and let's all strive harder each and every day to live lives more like a Stoic.